Hey there, and welcome back to Inkbound, the new roguelike action strategy game by Shiny Shoe. We trek on today, heading into Weaver territory. I still think the Weaver is my favorite class, but it's definitely not the strongest. I don't think it's the weakest, though. I keep thinking about this because every time I swings around a Weaver again in this series, then what happens is people on Discord server constantly rail Weaver as very weak. And I really think this is I hate to say it, a learn to play moment, right? I think it's actually genuinely a skill issue. And I isn't to say that people are bad necessarily, just that I don't think people understand what you need to do in a combat in order to win with Weaver. A lot of people over rely on Blink as a binding, I think, which is an interesting thing. Basically, they rely on it in order to position themselves so that they can get, weaving on everyone. I never really have those kinds of problems with controlled weaving. There are very few rounds, even when I don't have Blink, where I am missing controlled weaving. So it's kind of strange that the people think that's necessary. I honestly think you want to power up with offensive bindings. I think Blink is a bit of a bait. Unless you're already ridiculously strong, and therefore you can take the utility sort of binding there. It's the same reason I don't pick Pilfer, right? Because Pilfer is strong early, but you have to get over a really difficult hump in order to make it work. And oftentimes by taking an early Pilfer, you actually miss treasure pots, which, would cause some problems there. So it kind of makes sense as a result that if you take those things, you kind of struggle a little bit. So anyway, we're moving on. Our previous run was a big poison dart run with Moss Cloak, which was great. I've noticed that a lot of my runs tend to go very hybrid in builds that support both. So Moss Cloak and Magma Miner both tend to have builds that are physical and magical, and I oftentimes run somewhere in the middle. I think it's largely because you don't know what vestiges you're going to see, and as a result, you need to kind of play to all of your strengths until you can hone in. But usually my endgame strategies end up being some mix of the two. I'm using power damage to instantly kill enemies, or I'm using damage over time in order to beat bosses. Poison Dart was huge into Argalath, whereas a lot of those power attacks, such as Ricochet, were causing huge damage to waves, clearing things very fast. So, anyway, we'll see. I mean, I think Weaver is less that way and far more pure magical. I've never had a physical run with Weaver. Yeah, I just don't think I've ever done that. Obviously, Constrict is physical, but it is what it is. All right, let's do that. Also, as a reminder, today is a Scribbles giveaway. Scribbles is this little guy. There's a little cat running around, and that emote is what you can win in today's episode. The idea is, here's what I'll do is I will, obviously at some point in the run, I will come up with a keyword, and then towards the end of the video, at some point, I will give you that keyword, and you will have to use it in a sentence, in a comment on the video, and then I'll enter you into the giveaway. I'll know that signifies that you're joining, and once you get that, we'll see who wins. I just randomize it, and I'll get it to you via a comment and then Discord, so pretty straightforward. Anyway, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, let's get in on this run. Took a long time to load that one, good grief. Sometimes it wins, sometimes it's slow. It's all good. Inkbound has been doing actually genuinely pretty alright in my channel. It's not been incredible, but it has been good. And I'll take it, I'll take it. It's kind of slowed down the progression of subscribers, though, I think I've noticed. I haven't lost people every day, though. That's pretty good. That's something. Let's do Cynder. I did Argalath last time, and I don't feel like dazed or critical hits or something I want to lean in on, so Carver it is. But yeah, Inkbound has been doing pretty well, actually. It's been nice. I've been enjoying seeing it. I don't know how much legs it has, but regardless, I've been enjoying it quite a bit. We do get a blue in our vestige pick, by the way. On dodging, gain 10 ability power until a binding is used. The problem is there is no dodge in my kit at this point, and finding a dodge may never happen. It is 10 crit chance, but I don't think it's worth it. My plan is almost certainly going to be beat of flame plus rope friction here. I just don't see how I would do anything else in my opener. This is a ton of damage. You could take Shadow Shroud. It's very strong upfront damage here, but I think Beat of Flame is going to be nuts with rope friction. Just burn out the gate. What am I doing? Final chapters, ink shell, gross. It's going to be gunk filled. I think we can get away with this on Weaver, is the trick. The reason is that gunk fill I can yank, maybe. The hope is that I'll be able to yank. Also, it tends to be that the ranged classes, the spellcaster types, are much more ranged in general. I mean, I describe them as ranged classes. It's because they can do a lot of their damage from far away. There's only really a couple of them. It's what, Clairvoyant and Weaver, but regardless. Let's see, so it's all about that math. We're gonna go over here. I'm gonna grab these two. I'm gonna get this guy. It's controlled weaving. We're going to blast. I'm gonna kill 3 guys. Excellent. Take this orb over here, and we're gonna let that one sit. Meanwhile, this guy over here, now that I took that orb at the end, gets 5 burns, so he's basically dead, as it were. So, pretty cool. Great job, but we are just going to blast them here. I'm gonna use Stitch first. Then I'm going to use the bomb. Now I'm gonna move out, take the orb. We're gonna take guaranteed damage here, and it is just going to be the way of things. I don't think there's any way around it, really. So, fine. They stab, is what it comes down to. Now, I don't take any more damage now, but still, it is what it is. Stitch, we bomb, I zap, it's over. Good job. So we took a little bit, 7 damage there, it's fine. Burn damage is excellent to pick up at this point, I love that. All of these are terrible. Potent Stitch is probably the best one, just do 30 more damage, it's at least scalable. I'll take it, sure. And I am taking the burn damage here. Make burn damage better. Again, I should look at that binding first. I talk about this every time and then it does not happen. So, like, exactly. Blink is not bad, I'll admit. It's really good if I can hold for the upgrade that gives it an orb. Chain Lightning is ridiculous, though. Right? I think Chain Lightning is just objectively superior here. I'm going to take it. Behold my defiance of norms in the video game. I don't know. I think the blink is a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. I love clicking blink and making it do the things, but let's go. Fortunately, Team Captain Burrower is the end times, but fortunately I have the ability to apply some burn here. But, like, hitting this guy does 10 damage to him. I mean, I may as well stab him a couple times, but, like, this is a hopeless cause, really. I'll take 0 at least, but the burn is going to do a good amount of work here. Right, he has stood up. I would like very much to zap, Chain Lightning, and then hit and try to do our best here. We're gonna do another hit. Can I wiggle out of this? If I shoot this guy, I can stop that damage. We're okay with that. So I take the 3 from the gunk guy. He has a bunch of burn on him still, which is, it is what it is. I can get a second hit here, so I will take it. There's no reason not to. Zappo. Alright, I want to yank them in. That is for sure happening. I'm going to avoid hitting myself with the bad stuff. I do want to kill the enemy to the best of my ability. Wiggle a little. Orb. At 10 burn is doing some serious work here. If I hit that guy and then walk out, I'll take 0 on the turn. I don't think we take too much more damage here. Yeah, I need to hit this. I need to stitch the big guy on the bottom, I think, sadly. Do the hit. He is dying, so fair enough. I don't really know what else to say. I guess I could maybe get lucky and kill him in time. We did it. We saved 2 health. Incredible work. Not a bad combat. We took 3 for it. Team Captain is very scary up until the point where you have, you know, the tools to solve it. The tools to solving it being something more along the lines of burn or poison. Some kind of DOT that can overwhelm it and stack up. On turn start, full cost discount. It's not bad. I mean, it's better than the alternatives here, so I guess we take that. I don't like having 2 upgrades there, but it's fine. Meanwhile, poison damage, physical power, I think I'm going to take this healing just to get that back and get some value there. Gross. No shop or... the shrine is maybe okay. Ohm gives you what? A vestige only? It's not bad. It's a vestige or a temple, or a shrine rather. Or I could gamble on a sea breach. You all want to see? I'm gonna sea breach. Look at this. I never click sea breaches. They're good, right? Everyone tells me they're good. I should do a great job of this. +5 shielding. What the heck? Okay, Mirror of Glamours. I'm not going to read this. I get crit chance and I give up ability power. That's good, if only because I have no ability power, but this does hurt me later. Or I gain ability power and go to 0% crit chance. Give up on crits entirely and take ability power instead. Not bad. Or I sacrifice 30 maximum health in exchange for 5 shielding. 5 shielding is actually pretty good. A lot of people slam on shielding thinking it's bad, but the truth is that it's actually pretty darn good. It's going to save more than 30 health over the course of this run. So, actually pretty solid here. Or do I want to go for power is the question mark. 15 crit chance is not bad. It doesn't really cost me anything right now. Alternatively, I can full give up, and if I full give up on crit chance, I'm basically committing myself fully to burn, which is not impossible here, but maybe not ideal. I think these first 2 kind of pigeonhole me a little much, so I'm just going to take immortality here, and we're going to be fine with it. Oh man, Unbound Quill, look at me doing mechanics and something or other. Wow, wow, wow. I will, because there was no shop there, I couldn't spend any money. We would 100% go to the Superior Vault. 5 shielding is a lot. Let me just be clear. That's a lot of, like, potency as far as survivability goes. But that is a lot of health to give up as well. Oh yeah, okay, thank you, Mr. I almost called it Mr. Monster Drink. Anyway, they gave me another absolutely brutal play here. Oh, I haven't gotten... There it is. It's like, what's happening? Why can't I do what I want? Well, okay, the right choice here. I'm debating on the order on this, because I get 3 moves because of the orb. I want to make sure I'm closest to the pot for the orb. I can take the stronger Stitch first. The Chain Lightning doesn't really add much, is the problem. True. I'm gonna do Stitch first. We grab Orb. Chain Lightning is not bad here. I don't think I take any damage from this, right? Because he's only doing 4 and I'm killing the 6 here. So I think I do now the Chain Lightning. Then I do Big Punch there. It's pretty good on the treasure pot, right? Oof, second team captain. I do not want to talk about it. There's definitely a possibility of somehow getting the second guy here. Okay, we can get 2 guys like this and like this. Great, I can take Orb. I hate that team captain, by the way, buffs the treasure pot. Can we seriously talk about that, maybe? That is uncool, Mr. Game. I think I can actually get this kill on the treasure pot. Incredible. I actually can. I'm taking 1. I can take 0. I really need to respect my health, I think. So let's do that. Go right up against the wall because it prevents enemies from doing too terribly much to me. I do have to spend some effort to run in, but it bunches them up, which is nice. Okay. I need to hit all of these guys. Okay. I need to hit these guys. That should be controlled weaving. This is the truckload of incoming damage here, which is uncool, by the way. Let's see. Hitting and killing 3 enemies is probably correct. Yeah, I need to hit and kill 3 enemies here, I believe. This is also hitting a 4th, which I will take. Don't be in the goop. Okay, yeah, we'll do that blast. That's solid. I then absolutely need to use Constrict here. I now need to walk away. Yes. We walk away, stab these guys, and do our best. I maybe could have gotten an extra kill with a potion on that turn. Possibly. I take 4 for this. Okay. When you think about it, I've actually already saved plenty of my... I've already saved everything here as far as... What's it called? What's the word I'm trying to find here? I've already... What is the word I'm trying to find? I've already saved 30 health. I think that's what I was trying to communicate on this, yes. Let's see, what is the ideal? Oh, I haven't gotten controlled weaving yet? You're right, I haven't. Spicy. Okay, let's do that first then. A little hard to see. Good. I mean, that gets 3 kills to do it in this order, which I think is super correct. We do need to walk a little further out. I'm taking 0 here, it looks like. We like that. Yeah, we should shoot a guy. Alright, fine. That guy over there burns out, no problem. And then we just have to deal with Team Captain, because Team Captain is BS. There's kind of no real other way of saying it besides... Yeah, that sucks. Fortunately, I can reduce my damage taken to 0, which is nice. I'm a fan of that. As long as I have space to get out of the goop, it is possible to do so. Now, like, here's a turn where I cannot do that, unfortunately. So I am going to take 1 here, but I'm fine with that. Yeah, let's do lightning because I can. It's an intense combat. I don't really know what else to say. Team Captain is brutal. Can I get a kill on any of them? Okay, I can at least kill one of these losers. Good grief. 1 damage. Alright, we're out of here. Good job. We did it. Take the orb, get out here, kill this guy. Please and thank you. Honestly, could have been much worse. Parsimonious power source is pretty darn good here. That's a nice one to pick up. Crit chance? I don't love that. Frostbite damage, also bad. Okay, well that sucks. Hex is pretty good, right? Burn happens first before Hex goes away? Right? I think that's true. I'm pretty sure that's true. We're gonna take it. Bead of Ice. On collecting an orb, inflict 4 stacks of Frostbite. I do have the Frostbite thing. I don't really like that, though. I'm gonna take the Parsimonious. It is just really powerful, even if it is a little limiting right now. Crit chance, I suppose. It's better than nothing, but not by much. What if I just take 5 health? I'm just gonna take 5 health. That doesn't do much for me otherwise. We're not super strong. I am leaning a little burn. I would like to find some support for that. Something defensive is nice. Shield wall I can get behind here. I don't have to re-roll it, so I will do that. That's fine. I usually like doing 1 offensive, 1 defensive. Tends to be the case. I need to visit Carver, so I really don't have a choice in this particular instance, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. Prickly Puffer is terrible. I don't even think it works. I'm pretty sure that is a fully bugged item. Yep, I don't think that fish does anything. Trader's Dagger? No. No, 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 no. I don't have the crit chance to make this work. I wasn't going to lean that way. Liar's Dice is no. Marbled Cuffs, I don't even think these are worth a blue. 1 shielding for that. I'm going to reroll. Here you go. There's my burn damage. I should have taken the Bead of Frost, huh? Should have taken it. If I can generate Frostbite, this becomes nuts. I'm going to do this. We're going to take that, and I'm going to re-roll here. We're going to look for something that says, on using a movement binding, gain evasive. Well, why didn't I take Blink now? Well, sheesh. Meanwhile, I mean, look at this. 1 shielding for 35? Isn't this nuts? Isn't that actually cracked? Yes. Give me something that says burn or whatever. Or I could offset... Hold up, we just take Death Scythe here, and then I feel bad about my Parsimonious Power Source? That's really good survivability, though, huh? Oof. That's tough. That's tough, my guys. Death Scythe, at this stage of the run, fully offsets the 30 HP I have lost. And that means I just have free 5 shielding. I think I have to take this. It's just so good. It's kind of tragic, but we do it. Another Frostfire Ember. Dang, I need Frostbite generation. Okay, so I basically at this point dumpster we fully dumpster, what's it called? Parsimonious. I grabbed it and then immediately it's like, all right, well, we have Death Scythe now, so fair enough. Huh. Well, honestly, for 35, I actually think that Rosy Thor number 2 is really good. We just basically get infinite shielding, and I have no fear. I honestly, at this point, don't even need the shield wall. It's kind of sad, but it's okay. We at least get through this combat on the back of burn. There is enough burn here for me to skate by. Which is a true statement. This guy... Where's my... Can I get them all? No, I can at least kill those guys up there, which is good. Yeah, true. I do want to stab these fellas. Stabbing both of them is wise. Okay, take this orb, and we're going to walk out. And I am going to stop some of this damage. Yeah, so I take 1 here. Yes. Okay. Not a problem. Remember, I am going positive as well. Alright, we need to do Orb, Zappa. We need to do... Can I get a cleave on this? If not, it's actually okay. I'm going to walk in a little closer here. Okay, we get Controlled Weaving. I feel pretty okay about that. I need to maximize damage done to the boss, so I'm going to click that. I'm going to walk a little further, take the orb. I am going to... I maybe should have used... Well, I wanted to use this Constrict anyway, so we'll Constrict. A lot of Death Scythe procs. Already I'm back up to 27. I should respect and do as much damage to this loser as I can. I also should actually end my turn as close to him as possible. So I get a close by speed. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's not ideal. I do want to throw an orb at him so I can hit him with Hex. I think that's worthwhile. And then zap him. I'm then gonna walk as far as I can to the other side. Take the orb. Can I get... Oh, wait. Wait for it. I am out of both, it looks like. Yes. Cool, great. Excellent, taking 0 here. Again, these bombs just go off and I do not care. It's fine. This is a very good combat for me because I'm able to farm so much health. Right? I mean, I'm already up at 29. I need to walk closer. I need to take this orb. I now need to really get over this way so I can hit this guy with... Can I get him with... Yes, I can. I want to hit him with the Hex is the thing, and then back out of that area and smite him. I then want to maximize damage dealt to him, and I am taking 0 on the turn. Okay. He hits, it's fine. He's going to get slapped by Burn. I think it is fully reasonable for me to... Don't stand in that one. For me to get the phase here. Yeah, I actually do get the phase here without much issue. So he does not attack. Great news. Alright, I'm taking technically 0 and they are burning. That's fine. I'm just going to shoot them then. There's no reason not to. I take 0 on the turn. That's great. My goal here, he phases. I would like very much to have a strong upcoming turn here. I need to get controlled weaving, if at all possible. And he spawns a whole bunch of goons, it's true. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit the bad guy. We definitely prioritize hitting the boss here, I think. There's really no way around it. I can save 6 here. I can get out of this, is the thing. So what we're going to do is... Interesting. I actually think I do better if I chain lightning here. And then... Wait for it. We zap the guy in the back here, and he takes a lot of damage. Get a lot of buffs. Then I click on Constrict. For the burn, we take the orb, which procs on him now. And I can't really do anything else to him. If I move, I guess I could move. I want to end this turn close to him. It's really important to take this orb, though. Okay, so what if I orb him here and then walk back to where I was and use that just as a means of getting some damage here? That probably would have been a good disintegration oil turn because it would have gotten on him prior to all those big blasts, but that's okay. I think we will be fine. Okay. We want to get controlled weaving for sure. Good. Great. In fact, I can actually just zap them all, which is excellent. So we frag it. I'm going to give him a big slap. Good. I want to shield up here. Take the orb, and we're going to walk out. And this is 0 damage on the turn. Yeah, baby. I mean, I have 12. For reference, I have 12 shield right now, which is an extraordinary amount of defense to be passively generating for a Weaver. And he is just gone. Now, I could have stayed and farmed that a little more, but I'm fighting on the razor's edge here, and I already gained 23 max health from that combat, so I'm actually super fine. Yes, wait, Loom is nuts, right? Yeah, Loom is incredible. We take Loom, of course, every time. 100% take Loom. Sapping threads gives you a big heal. This is actually kind of sick, right? Huh. Right? Because I'm already defeating enemies, but now this is healing me. So that means I'm actually filling my bar. Which the challenge is going to be, Death Scythe may give you max health, but it doesn't give you the slots, right? Sapping Threads is very strong here. I'm actually going to take that. Nice. All right. I'm happy to see that. We move on. Yes. I just need to find a way of generating Frostbite, and we can really pop off here. That's basically where this run is at. Generate Frostbite. Magic power, yes, it's going to happen. What's coming up? Shimmering Barricade, almost certainly. Yeah, okay, fine. Magic power it is. I was looking because it could have been pacifism, right? It's going to be Shimmering Barricade, however. Yes, good. Okay, cool. We'll take it. I think we can get past Shimmering Barricade without too much issue. I need to visit the Carver twice here. That is an important one. I also want to visit as many possible... What's it called? As many possible options to see Frostbite as I can. Potion is what? What do I get here? It's Potion of Power. I do want to try to use the Disintegration Oil here then. Okay, fine. Ooh, some spicy enemies. Not a huge fan of that. That's okay though, because I have the power of Loom, which is nuts in general. Yeah, here we go. Chain Lightning. Zambo, kill everyone. Incredible news. And then we just nuke this guy from orbit pretty much, and he's dead. Okay, cool. I don't need to do anything fancy here. He burns and dies. Great job. Well done. All right, now I'm just looking to... Oh, Loom. I'm such a huge fan of Loom. Orb. Frag the guy on the left. Well done. Then we do the big hit. Then we take the orb. He doesn't actually die incredibly. This guy back here doesn't die either, so I'm just going to finish him real fast. And then we're going to shoot this guy a couple more times. He almost goes down. It's fine. Thing is, I'm already getting Hex on pretty much everything because of the power of Loom, so it's probably alright. I don't really need the power is the thing. Take the orb, walk out. Let's kill the bad guy. Alright, I don't have to do anything too fancy. We're already fine here. Great job. I'm up at 55 max health. We're just going to switch out this potion here. I don't really see myself needing that other one for anything. All good. Poison damage, physical power. Yikes. Not great. Quickened Constrict is very good. This accelerates the speed at which I can do burn. I love this upgrade. Every turn, basically. Yes, that's a good way of maxing that one out. Now, as far as what I'm getting here, physical power, I guess I could. How much health am I missing? 10? I guess I could take the 10 health. I guess. I'm doing okay. Fine. I do want upgrades, but I need to visit Carvers. I don't really have a choice in this matter. The Carver is just, it has to happen. Fish. Eat the fish. What does that fish even do? It's will. Hey, fair enough. We'll take it. Miser's Purse. Huh. Well, I could buy this and then just camp. 10 ability power is kind of disgusting, right? The fact that it doesn't do anything for me right away is not great. Quill Charm is okay. I mean, that's 20% bonus damage. I'll take that, probably. I'm going to take the Quill Charm. Well, if I re-roll here, I can afford a purple, so let's do that, actually. Yeah, Carnival Candy is much better. Box of Truffles is nuts, actually. Right? This is actually cracked. Yeah, buy box of truffles. Never mind, I changed my mind. I could get more quillings, more money. I think I'm going to be okay on money thanks to box of truffles. So let's take the heroic vault. I might have a chance of drafting into the thing I want, which is frostbite. If I can connect frostbite, I'm pretty confident we win this run. Even if I can't, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but it is. I do need another source of... what's it called? I absolutely need another source of... burn, I think is the word I'm looking for. Can I hit all of them? Almost. Yeah, chain lightning is worth doing here. Focus on big man up here. It's worth it. Do a lot of damage. Apply burn to the treasure pot. Do burn again. We kill the blotter here, which is good enough. I could take the potion of power and kill a bunch of guys. I'm going to probably use one of these next turn, though, is my thought process. I think that will happen, yeah. Right. Let's just... this is going to be a turn where I want to do this, right? Gain 8 ability power until the end of turn? I think so. Where are my weavings happening? Right, there's a guy up in the corner. Don't miss him. Alright, we grab weaving here. Weaving here. Good, great. This is honestly excellent because I kill 4 guys up in that corner, which is pretty much perfect. Including the treasure pot. Yes. Great job. Honestly, excellent work. Go team. We do constrict orb on the wrinkling. Constrict. We walk out of the AoE and are just straight up taking zeros here then. Yeah, pretty much. I don't really see a reason to do anything too terribly fancy otherwise. This turn is outrageous. I think we kill almost everything. Awesome. We are really strong right now, as it turns out. We're going to do controlled weaving. Let's see, who can I get the kill on? That guy back there is just going to burn to death. Let's focus on the blotter then. He's usually the scarier one. Do that hit. Take the orb. Do that hit. Walk out of this and take 0. Sure, seems good to me. I think we're in very good, like a very good position here. What does this do? Enemy inflict amplify, increasing enemy damage by a bunch. All right, well I'm just gonna hit him and kill him then. That seems wise. It should be controlled weaving. It sure is. I have no good chain lightning hits here, which is fine. I didn't get constrict pull, by the way, which is, you know, a little sad, but fine. Orb. Constrict. Walk out. 2 of them are dead. Seems good. I am also disgustingly ahead on max health right now, which is a pretty good vibe, honestly. We just murder this guy. We have a lot of health and a lot of money, and I'm feeling good about that. I traded for 5 shielding and I'm already way ahead on max hit points, so that's great. 4 physical power, sad. We get 2 stacks. Oh my gosh, on your turn inflict 2 stacks of burn to enemies with threaded. Well, that's going to be an important part of my run. Yes, as a matter of fact, I need burn damage. Yes, flame-infused threads. Happy to have it. On each turn, reduce cooldown of the first binding you use by 2. That's pretty good, but most of mine are low cost, right? And I want to lead with Loom mostly, which is free. I think it's Ringleader's Hat. This is just will for the next turn, plus a little more shielding. It's kind of like a better Rosy Thorn, pretty much. Which I'm okay with. Sure. Ringleader's Hat seems fine. Bounty Hunter's Pistol is not even worth discussing, really. Spiked damage. I do have spiked, technically, from the thorns, Let's just spin that, actually. One ability power is pretty solid. I will just grab that. Sure, fine. We take our Ascension. I have 2 rerolls on this, which I'm okay with. So, Sue is good. Do more damage to a threaded enemy. Nearby enemies are pulled towards the center and take equal damage and become threaded. So this is, I don't have everyone threaded, but I just hit a guy really hard. The other one is just, I do double damage on my normal behavior. Big Blast and then Thread and Pull is pretty solid, I think. It's likely I'm going to be able to sew for higher, though, on this particular build. Let's grab it, I suppose. What even are the Ascensions on Constrict? I've, like, forgotten them, right? Weaver. I don't want Rope Burn is the thing. Because I need to not... I mean, I wouldn't mind it. I guess I would take it. It's pretty okay. I do have Sapping Threads, which would be a lot of healing. It's pretty good. I'm going to grab the Sew here, though. I think this is worth it. It's one of the better Ascensions I could have seen, so... And then go visit the Carver one last time. This gives me my Claim Rewards button. I want to see what he has in store first. Flaming Fist is pretty cool. A little late for Dice of Fates. Let's see what my rewards are. It's going to be Clepsydranium, 10 times out of 10. Yeah, it's just going to be Clepsydranium. Okay, sure. And I think I'm just going to gut the Frostfire Ember. I bought this hoping for the best, and no, didn't happen. That's okay, though. It's okay. We could take Flaming Fist. This is pretty solid. I just hit enemies every time I zap them. It makes extra will with Loom pretty good. Yeah, sure. Buy that. It's better than a Rosy Thorn. I'll re-roll this now. Never mind. Hold up. Torque of the Frozen Flame with Frostfire Ember. On hitting an enemy inflicted with burn, inflict 1 stack of Frostbite. Okay, we're doing it. Never mind. We're good. There it is. I'm inflicting a ton of Frostbite now. And then I also have the Frostfire Ember, which is nuts. Right? Isn't this just way better than Beat of Flame now? Now that you have everything, all I do is I constrict once, and then these feed off of each other for a ton. Oh, it's even better because the Flaming Fist works on this too. So, that's pretty wild, actually. I am gonna dumpster the Beat of Flame right now. Alright, we are crazy strong. Good grief. I have plenty of glyphs. I don't need money. Let's take the vault. Excellent work. Alright. Very, very well. Let's go ahead and take the vault, I suppose. I don't really need anything, but I do want to look at a rare, so sure. Maybe we'll see something even more cracked. But we are doing well so far. This seems pretty outrageous, actually. Flask of Serendipity. Make everything free. We're going to absolutely nuke this combat. I don't think I can emphasize enough exactly how strong we have thusly become. Cool. So anyway, I started blasting. I'm also applying Hex on this. Pretty much, yeah, everything's dead. Excellent. Wow, actually, we are disgusting. Yes, I believe the terminology for what we are at this stage of the run is disgusting. I just walk out and everything is dead. Cool. I mean, this is the build you want, right? Everything dies. I get $1 million. I have 73 maximum hit points. There's really no wrong comes of this at all. Just weave literally everything. Become infinite. Or way too powerful. I instantly kill anything I touch. That's a good feeling. Let's blast. What do I even blast? I think I'm going to blast this Spindlecaster first. And then I'm just going to look over here and kill all of the ink stains. And... well, actually, I straight up heal if I stand here. Although I could also just kill everyone. which I suppose is also a valid strategy, huh? This is strange. The numbers I'm seeing here are bizarre. There is a +2 here, so I'm just going to let them burn out. I don't really see a reason to do any of the funny number business there. Anyway, I'm going to kill everything, and we're very strong. Truly, we are, as they say, cracked. Blast these guys seems good to me. Let's take... Oh, wait, we just do blast, orb, blast. They're gone. This is nuts. These two are cycling in a disgusting way. I can't believe I hit the tongue of the frozen flame. That's just outrageous. It's pretty busted. Hey, look, it's a bunch of random ink stain goons. Anyway, I'm gonna click on constrict and win the run now. Let's go. That's absurd. That is genuinely absurd. Wow. And then I'm also just chilling with almost 90 health over here after getting a bunch of shielding. That's outrageous. Cool. All right, let's take the ability power. More damage seems good. I'm fine on health and everything else about this run. Relics are going to be a question mark that I don't really care about. I might just leave this. Right? None of this actually matters to me. I could re-roll it. There are certainly blues that are pretty darn good here, but it's going to be really tough for this run to show me something better than what I already have. That's true. I will re-roll this upgrade. I can do better here. Yeah, gain 1 shield for each enemy hit, or I can just restore health. Both of these are excellent here. Yeah, let's gain shield. That seems good. More defense. Become invincible. I'm just going to leave this vault. None of these are good, and I don't feel like re-rolling. I'd rather buy a legendary later, so it's fine. Let's take the Carver, because I probably can see a legendary here. And if I do... Flameo is actually weak here. Not even going to bother. I just genuinely don't care. I could have gone to the temple and gotten stronger, which is probably correct, but I could have also seen something absolutely excellent there. We have since transcended this run. We have... Yeah. All of these enemies pass away simply by clicking on some stuff. So that's great news. I'm a huge fan of that. Can I get out of this? Please. No, it's fine. Whatever. I honestly don't care that much. Do the blast, take the shot, do the blast. I heal. I actually don't even care that the enemy is hitting me, so I may as well stab him. Seems good. There, have some more burned, my guy. He's taking bonus damage from being frostbitten, but I'm also refreshing the frostbite every turn, which is what makes this so gross. It's exactly what makes this so outrageous. Good grief. Orb. Fire. Taking 3 damage. Well, I didn't ask your opinion, brother. Here's a shield. There you go. Get phased. He stabs me. That's fine. I phase him. I might actually take damage on this combat. It is theoretically possible for that to happen. Cool. This is a good amount of damage. I'm doing a huge chunk of his life. And then we're just going to constrict everything into oblivion. And I may as well hit the guy because it applies more burn. So, sure. He is doing a lot of damage. He stabs me for 15, which is, you know, respectable. But I'm also a little over it. Ooh, that shock is going to be good. And then we hit this guy for an absolute truckload. And then I finish this job? I mean, I don't really see a reason to continue taking damage here. Let's just end him. Yeah, I really don't have any question marks about this. I could have farmed out more health. I don't need more than 103. There's no reason for it. I'm going to re-roll that Ascension. More damage on Cross on Stitch is excellent, I think. We're going to re-roll the Binding situation here. Lightning Storm. Deal a lot of damage and inflict shock on everything is pretty cool. Yeah, why not? Let's take Lightning Storm. I actually don't think I need Rope Burn here. We're okay, and this will make targeting a little easier. Plus, I don't really take Lightning Storm all that often. I think it's good. Cross Stitch is what I wanted. Excellent work. Cool, I have a lot of money. I'm going to buy a Legendary coming up, which is fun. And we're going to win this run. I have gone mad with power. Sure, let's take that. Get that 8 health back. It's fun seeing a bigger number than 100 here, so... You know, we're fine. The fact that I can do this and also I have as much damage as I do is truly grotesque. Is pretty much the only way you can reasonably describe this. Anyway, time for Lightning Storm, and then we just frag that down below. It's Constrict and Constrict. And then stab some guys. And we're killing one of them outright. Excellent. The fact that I can do that through phase on this turn is kind of nuts. Alright, break the phased, shoot these guys. I'm going to try, yeah, this is perfect. Do the big hit there. Wiggle. Well, let's wiggle out of that. And then just do a bunch of damage here. Constrict, Orb, Constrict. Hit the enemy. I'm more afraid of Mr. Stabby guy up there than anything else, so I think that's fine. Just hit everything pretty much. Clear phased. Everything here. Time for Lightning Storm. We need to kill the guy on the left here because he is attacking. Cool. I want to do Constrict, Orb, Constrict, Walk Out. Good job. And then I'm pretty sure he's dead. But we'll still stab him. I don't feel like taking this 15, so get blasted. Great job. Well done. Cool. Again, a little late for Dice of Fates. Leaky Pen is pretty much universally good here. We are at the point where I am dumpstering Box of Truffles, which is great. Here, you know what? Yes, I would love one more shielding, actually. That seems like so much fun. Thank you for that. That's just so much fun. High voltage lightning. Yeah, I'd like Lightning Storm to do more damage. That actually seems pretty respectable here. Nice, 315. It hits really hard, actually. Good grief. Lightning Storm, man. There you go. And then, yeah, sure, I'll take T for 2 here. The extra orb is even more cracked because it lets me do another Constrict. We drop Leaky Pen. We go to the Carver one last time, and I just basically buy whatever legendary they show me as long as it's good. Zephyrion? I mean, it's not good. I already do enough. It's not bad, but I don't need more Shocked, right? I don't really need more Shocked. Let's re-roll this. Prime Essentium. No. No, roll it again. The Mirror Spine Pact also does basically nothing. What if I just end this? What if I just have 400 gold and we walk in? I mean, I'm just going to buy this 1 health, and then we're going to go fight this boss. It doesn't really matter. I just am over it. No cool legendary. My relics are nuts. Death Scythe currently has plus 91 health on it, which is, you know, pretty good. That's a pretty decent amount of health to see. And, yeah, the fact that I have Frostfire Ember plus Torque of the Tongue of the Green Flame. What even is that? Frozen Flame is nonsense. So, sure. Yeah, great. Lightning Storm, let's go. Blast the guy down below. Seems good to me. Zappo, Orb. Let's walk a little more. I don't feel like taking all this damage. Orb. I guess we'll walk out of this ring. I don't really feel like taking this hit, so that's fine. That's a reasonable amount of damage on turn 1. I'm not really that afraid of it. That guy over there accidentally died, so that's neat. I already have controlled weaving. Fun. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and just hit the boss. Remember, I did give him shield, so that's kind of my fault here. Orb. Let's do that. And then we're going to go ahead and lightning storm. Wiggle. Orb. Please and thank you. Hit him for a big number. Apply more burn. Seems good. Stab him, and then finally end this turn behind him. Good job. Cool. We've got enough of everything here that I'm not afraid. He walks over and then burns to death, which means I get this sweet, absolutely lovely, what is it called, mushroom? I'd rather not. Can I phase you without doing anything? Yeah, okay, great. I was like, can I phase you and then just walk away? Right? Because I'd rather save my orbs for a turn that matters, and I absolutely can't. Cool. Great. We did it. Alright, he walks over here like a lunatic, and then now I basically just, what, hardcore phase you? I don't even know how to describe this. It's what, zap, orb. I may as well hit him with other things, right? I suppose. Constrict, orb, constrict, orb. It's actually just incredible that I can do this. I may as well hit him. No reason not to. Orb. Wiggle a little. I mean, I actually think we just go over here. Take the orb, and then accept the hit. But we don't stand in the goop. And then I just hit him again. Here's some more burn. It's a lot of burn damage. He does hit me a bunch, which applies some Cynder pox, but I'm not really afraid of any of it, right? It doesn't matter all that much. Let's see, I may as well hit the cultist to get rid of this guy, I think. Orb, wiggle, orb, let's go. All right, that guy is dead. Walk away. Orb. Shield. Burn damage. Sit. Okay, we're killing a whole bunch of guys. It seems good. Make sure I do have the controlled weaving. We're actually super okay. Now that he's down, let's go ahead and drop the chain lightning. Focus on the boss. It's going to be constrict, orb, constrict, orb, constrict, walk out, shield, zap Cynder, and chill. We basically phase him here. Not an ideal phase. Okay, no, actually, we got a guy spawning. That's kind of perfect. I think he phases simply from... He does. Great news, actually. Take this shroom, walk away, and then simply walk over here and end your turn, right? Because I suppose there's no reason not to apply more burn to the guy on the left. I should hit him with that, too. Fine. Cool. We sit. We don't take any of our orbs here. He's going to phase. I want to save this tree guy for future turns. Excellent. This is now the turn for Lightning Storm. We take a big stab here. Great. We then begin the process of constrict, orb, constrict, walk across, shield, orb, constrict, grab the one in the goop, walk out of the goop. Good. Walk back in. Because we're crazy. See if we can get out. We can't. But that's okay. We still take 0 damage on the turn, and we just kind of set up our positioning pretty well. Yeah, sure. This seems good. Great work. He dies on this turn, which means this, what, like 13 Cinder Pox that I have is not a threat at all. Definitely take... Yep, perfect. I want to get Hex on him for sure. We'll do Thunderstrike. Let's see. Hitbox-wise, it's correct to aim on the bottom. It kills the guy and pulls him over. Or would, you know. Don't stand in Cinder Pox. It's bad. Alright, we're just gonna walk in, take the orb, walk out. Lightning, do as much burn as I reasonably can to him. The cool thing is that the damage looks low, but it's because he's actually gaining the Shimmering Barricade and then fully losing it. So, I could just stand in this, for the record, and shield up. I'm just gonna do that, right? We just shield up here, and that's fine. Like, he hits me. It is a lot of Cinder Pox he applies, but it's actually fine, because guess what? I remove it again. And then we go Constrict, Orb, Constrict, Orb. Don't take damage like a goon. And then we go over here, we take the Orb. I mean, I may as well hit this guy, right? There you go, we'll do some damage, sure. Orb, burn damage, hit him again, and we win on this turn. And then just to add emphasis to this, I jump my 3,261 with Potion of Power to 4,446, and we feel bad for the boss. And I gain a health off of him. Yeah, pretty good, as it turns out. Is Weaver good? Yes, the answer is yes. I actually think a big part of this strategy that makes it work is always making sure you take the 2 burn on rope friction. It's just a real big enabler. It's also the only reason we survived Team Captain Burrowers, which I think genuinely is something you should be considering when playing Weaver. It's easy to be like, oh yeah, I'll take the front-loaded damage, and then Team Captain Burrowers just win the run, and you go, I don't know what I was supposed to do. And you go from losing on book 1, third combat, to actually winning the entire run. I'm going to shout out Lightning Storm here. This did a lot better than I was expecting. It's hard to visualize, but this actually has a really good magic power coefficient on it. 315. I mean, that's even with the high voltage lightning. I get it, but still really solid. It's equivalent basically to 2 thread so, but it hits everyone and applies shocked. Pretty darn good. I'm a big fan of that Lightning Storm. It really paid out here. But really, the big winner here is Frostfire Ember and Frozen Flame. I think what the keyword for the Scribbles giveaway today is going to be, it's going to have to be one of these. Although for real, Death Scythe also gave me 99 hit points. So is this the best part of my run? Maybe. I mean, this is also pretty ridiculous. I had almost 120 at the end. So that's fun. But I really think we popped off when we saw the Tongue of the Frozen Flame. This is kind of exactly the relic I was looking for. So let's say your keywords are actually 2 words today. You need to use Frozen Flame back to back. Talk about this vestige, I guess. Tell me what your experiences are with this. And if you use Frozen Flame in a word, in a sentence. Yeah, use 2 words in 1 word. No, you know what I mean. Use Frozen Flame in a sentence, and I will enter you into the giveaway, and then maybe you'll win a Scribbles. But yeah, this run is nonsense. Amazing. Had a blast. Thank you, Weaver. Very cool. So I'll let you go there. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.